Aquarius cousins, what is going on? It's your girl Philly Joan Tarot, and I am back with your February love reading. And cousins, we are still in your season, so I decided why not kick off the February love readings with all the Aquarius. So happy birthday to y'all. If your birthday has already passed, I hope you had a great birthday. I hope you received all the love and all the vibes. And if you still, your birthday's on the way, happy early birthday, cousin. I hope you do it up, celebrate it big, and get all the good vibes that you deserve. Because y'all might need it based on this reading. So before we can hop into that, y'all already know house rules. First things first, cousins, make sure you like the video, okay? Make sure you comment down below. Let me know if it's resonating, if you want to claim this energy, or what type of energy you trying to claim. If this ain't the energy you want to claim. Also, cousins, y'all know we still trying to grow the channel, get Philly Joan Tarot onto the algorithm, get all the cool cousins to the cookout, and I'm gonna need y'all help to do that. So share the video, share the channel, and let all your people know, like, this is where all the cool kids hang out, this is where all the spiritual baddies are, and they need to pull up because it's going to be the coolest cookout they ever been to. So make sure y'all share the channel, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let's hop into it, cousins, because you already know love readings, we do it a little different. We talk about short energy, their energy, where y'all collectively, and then what's kind of, to come in the future. And cousins, right off the bat, we starting off with the moon. Now, if y'all are new here, I do like to bring y'all to the front of the congregation because I get a lot of messages and downloads to the visuals of the cards. So, cousin, I'm going to bring you to the front sometimes just to make sure y'all can pick up what I'm putting down and everything starts to make sense. But y'all know we just had this full moon in Leo. I want to say February 1st. Yeah. 3 days before, during, and 3 days after is when the full moon energy is at its most potent. If you look at this card and you kind of see how, adjust this ring light, a lobster crab, whatever, is right underneath this wolf that kind of seems like he's ascending, and it's kind of like he's being brought to the surface, being brought to the light. I feel like this kind of goes with that saying, what's done in the dark comes to light. And this is what that full moon energy is bringing. Are y'all keep up? So y'all peep how we got the two pyramids in the back, mountains if you will, and then there's that puddle, stream if you will, of water leading to the big pond. And y'all know in tarot, water is all about our emotions, our feelings, all the things. The moon is associated with Cancer, a water sign. So you could be dealing with the water sign and or having your big three Aquarius. But it's very much given that this full moon definitely brought some things to the surface when it comes to your emotions and your person's emotions and what direction you're going to go in when it comes to your relationship. Now, I almost feel like this is a continuation of y'all's January reading. If I'm really keeping it a beam, when I was meditating on your energy, it was still very much in that spot. And of course, I don't wish, third parties, infidelity, none of that on my cousins. But I definitely feel like if you're going to be with somebody, they need to be with you and only you, cousin, because they need to know they're dealing with the creme de la creme, the finest of the finest. And that's not really something you play with. So if that is your story, I feel like this is a continuation of that. If y'all didn't check out the January reading, cousins, go check that joint out, okay? But nonetheless, I feel like you guys are in a space where emotions are just heavy and both of you are trying to figure out which way to go because clearly you both feel something for each other, right? Or else why else would you still be tied together, hanging on to something? But I feel like both of y'all are in a space where you're trying to figure out if what you're holding on to is even worth holding on to. You feel me, cousin? Because your energy, Eight of Swords. Now, Eight of Swords is all about mental imprisonment, self-sabotage behavior, sword energy, air energy, your energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I want y'all to see how we had these two swords again. Two streams of water, right? And again, we already know water talks about our emotions, feelings, all the things. And y'all notice how all of the swords surrounding this person, they're all in the sand, except for this one sword. It's directly in the puddle and stream of water, meaning whatever it is that your person just put you through or what y'all been through collectively as a couple has been so emotionally heavy and taunting on you that it has got you, your mental, like you out here almost getting ready to lose your medulla, cousin. And I don't need you to lose no medulla, okay? Keep it together. You see how my man got his head down? I'm gonna need you to lift that head up, adjust that crown. Remember who the fuck you are, because y'all see my man is dressed in that red, dressed in that power color. So again, remember who you are aside from this connection while you're trying to, again, get some clarity, all the things, because where you guys are collectively, Three of Staffs. Now, Three of Staffs is usually about looking ahead, forward movement. If you notice this ship on this large body of water, relationship, right? And then this guy is looking towards this sun, which can be an association with, obviously happiness, all the things, but it's also associated with a Leo. So your person could be a Leo or they have Leo in their big three, or you do. But either way, also notice how my man is standing on this cliff, but this cliff is surrounded in grass. Like he's grounded and making this decision. So you kind of look at each red staff, it's like you and your person. And that golden staff is like, are we both going to reach forward and take this leap? And instead of being divided, come together as one into that happily ever after when it comes to this relationship. Is it whatever you guys went through, the depth of it? Because again, cousin, you know your story, not me, girl. I like to mind my business. But clearly, it was something done, some type of deception within this relationship where communication failed, because Swords is all about, again, communication, mental, all the things. But not only that, I feel like y'all had a really good thing going for a minute. Like, maybe this is something, okay, I keep hearing it's not their usual behavior. Like, I don't know if your person might have been going through something, so they kind of took it out, not directly on you, but their actions, it kind of fell back on you. They might have had a little too much fun, got themselves caught up, whatever. Because, again, you know your story. Nonetheless, I feel like y'all had a pretty good relationship for the most part before this situation happened. So now y'all are trying to figure out the magnitude of this hiccup, if you will, in your relationship. Is it big enough to stop your relationship from going forward into really having that happily ever after that you want? Because at the end of the day, you guys have Six of Cups as forward movement, where you guys are collectively in cups, water energy, okay, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So it could be that as we transition out of your season and transition into Pisces season, which starts February 19th, you and your person could have made some type of decision as to how you're going to move forward. I'm also getting within the next 6 days, there's going to be some level of communication, like a sit down, heart to heart, let's get down to the nitty gritty, all the things, because one of you is like still fully committed. Like you see how he's holding tightly onto that cup, and then old boy, I'm trying to get this to focus for y'all cousins. But old boy is looking in that cup, kind of like, damn, did I lose it? Did I just fuck it up like that? And this is something that could have been going on for 6 weeks, 6 months. But you're just both in this space of reminiscing, thinking about the good times, the happy times, the times where this relationship felt safe with all this blue, the times where the relationship felt grounded. You see my guy sitting on that patch of grass. Also, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and or having your big three. And or this is something that took place since Capricorn season, which would have been the last earth sign season, that December, January time frame. But I think it's kind of like up to you. I mean, it's always up to you, cousin. We really want to keep it a being. But just even in looking at this card, I feel like this, again, the look on his face is like, you hold on to the cup. It's like, damn, for once, I finally feel like I had a little relationship. This joint was lit. I was with it. I was trying to go the distance, all the things. That's it. Yes. I just heard you were really trying to go to the distance with this one. Like you thought this might have been it. But then they had this little slip up. So now you like, is this really it? I don't know. But this is the thing, cousin. Only you and your person can decide. Because Six of Cups can also talk about past life connections as well. So this could be a soulmate that you have shared many lifetimes with. And that's why it feels so easy and, you know, homie, lover, best friend. Like y'all get along, y'all can do all the things. But this little situation threw you off guard, threw your person off guard, whatever. And now y'all just like, how we move forward from here. This could be one of like those situations where this is your first big disagreement, if you will, within the connection and relationship. So I think with the overall outcome being Six of Cups, it's kind of like you guys can decide if you want to continue going down that journey of reminiscing and trying to rekindle the past and rebuild the trust and all the things, or do you walk away for good looking back knowing that you might have just walked away from probably one of the most joyous relationships you've ever entered into, but because of all the things that you had to deal with within the last, again, 6 weeks, 6 months of this relationship, even maybe longer, you decided you need to leave with your integrity and your power. And that's okay too, cousin, because listen here, self-love is the best love. Self-respect is something you need to carry every day, all day, no matter who you with. Don't sit here and tolerate some BS. If you know in the long haul that doesn't align with you, what you want for your relationship, partnership, all the things, because you're only going to disappoint yourself and, you know, have regret towards them in the end. So I do have a few romance angel cards to clarify. First card up, we do have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Then you also have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. That is kind of like matching up with that Six of Cups card for me. Like, if this is something you really want to do and really tap into, you're going to have to make the effort on both accounts. And then the final card you had was passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I feel like giving the confirmation of the romance angel cards and that final card in the lineup ending with Six of Cups, there's hope for you and your person, cousin. But at the end of the day, you got to decide for yourself if you want to be all in and if this is the person and the connection that is for you in this new season, this new journey of your life. So, with that being said, that's all I got for y'all, cousins. I hope this message resonated with somebody, one of y'all. I don't know who, but the way them spirit guys was dropping the bombs and the messages, I hope somebody got it. Whoever needed to get it, I hope you got it. If so, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure y'all share this video with your fellow Aquarius people. All your other cool cousins, let them know. This is where all the spiritual baddies at. They need to pull up. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another video. And then, yeah, happy birthday, cousins. I hope y'all have the most amazing birthday season celebration, turn up, all the things. And until next time, peace and love.